this on?
I'll always come up short. Oh, yeah, yes, that's a short joke.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling, just Raw this time.
Wow.
I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
You guys will have to explain to me what happened during the Flair Hogan segment. Flair came out, was a face, went heel, apologized, became a face, then full heel. All within 5 minutes of that segment.
Right. I have a better question.
Yeah.
So all during Raw, they talked about how it was the season premiere, how it's premiere week, NXT premiering their 2-hour show on USA, SmackDown premiering on Fox Friday night. So is this the season premiere of What's Wrong with Wrestling?
No, we're not fucking stupid like
That's
that.
right.
I have a question
Just
though.
for ratings.
Yeah.
I have a question though as well.
Go ahead.
What was going on in the final segment of Raw?
Oh boy.
I mean, this is how they reintroduce us to Lana?
Yeah.
And in this weird, freaky, deaky kind of way?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. That was.
It's like oh, we'll bring back the Attitude Era. You know the worst stuff from the Attitude Era.
Worst of it.
Only that. Only the bad stuff from the Attitude
The
Era.
stuff
is coming
no one
back.
liked.
Who thought that like a hand was going to come out of Lana at the end of that segment?
Yeah. I was halfway expecting it.
And a hand. They just hold
And
it
he
up.
goes and chokes Rusev.
We're back.
Like crawls like,
The Addams Family hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cross promotion.
Yeah, so interesting show. I mean, overall I thought it was pretty good until they totally fucked up the ending.
Sure.
Right.
But, you know, obviously we're going to get into all of that. But first, we have to thank 6 new patrons who signed up this week. So thank you to John Cade, Neil Montavani, Andrew Yakas, John, Guy Hartley, and MC. Yeah,
Young MC?
I don't know which MC.
MC Escher?
MC Hammer?
I hope so.
All right.
You know, you never know.
Hammer time.
And then we also have a fan who bought a t-shirt. So thank you to Benjamin Dodson. Got a pizza shirt.
Pizza.
So if you want a t-shirt, that's at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling. And if you want to sign up on Patreon, go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. I just finished the newest bracket.
Yes.
So I'll probably be releasing that tomorrow, like Wednesday. So probably by the time you're hearing this, it's probably going to be out.
Yeah.
Or shortly after.
And then patrons will get the Wednesday Night Wars podcast on Thursday.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Yes. But this last bracket we did, best returns of all time, I'm surprised at, who won.
Yeah. It was definitely a surprise for me.
It was a crazy bracket, but it was a lot of fun. And you get to, if you like watch-along videos, you'll like this because, we talk while we watch it.
Yeah.
While we watch each return. And there's 32 of them, so it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
It's a good one, definitely.
Check it out. Patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
Yeah, it had an ending that you won't expect. So that's what it was unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unpredictable.
So Monday Night Raw, we got a new video open.
Yep.
What is it? Skrillet?
Skillet.
Skillet.
Skillet,
right?
Yeah, I mean, you can just say eggs.
Skrillets.
Yeah, what'd you think of the new the open?
It was all right.
It was fine,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was
It's
better than
different.
the old one.
Yeah.
Change it every year. Just change
Well,
it.
they would rarely play the old one.
Right, yeah.
So it's like, are they going to play this every week now?
They should.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Get you
Even
pumped
the
up.
Then,
I think
Now,
they
and
will
Forever.
No, yeah, I think. Oh, sorry,
changed.
go ahead. Yeah, the music for that changed.
Yeah.
For no reason.
It's not dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I thought the old one was better.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same video package. Although now they change it up, like the Fiend's in it.
Yeah. Take out some people, add some in.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they'll play the video with the song because now the pyro's back.
Yeah.
So when they play that, then they show the crowd and the pyro goes off. So,
Right,
you
yeah.
know, it was cool to see that again.
Yeah. I think they reevaluated like their intros and stuff after you called them out for the network intro where they had Dean Ambrose in the
That's right.
Yeah, his entrance from WrestleMania 32.
That would have been even better, like the new Raw intro and Dean's in there. We're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, here we go again.
Then you know it was a screw up.
Right.
Like, yeah, if Dean, Jericho, and Cody and Dustin were all in it, then you know that they're just fucking with everyone.
Right. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we also have a new set.
Yeah.
Everyone, including Eric, on Twitter and social media, was like, "Oh, it's a half pipe."
Yeah. Tony
Like that-
Tony Hawk's about to come out.
So, like,
But I liked it.
No, it
I
was
liked how
cool.
the whole thing was like a solid screen.
Right.
That's really cool.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I thought they could have gotten a little more creative. I mean, it's just an LED screen, so everything you're seeing is just projected on the.
But you can do anything now.
Yeah,
I kind of like that.
It's not,
We're in Delaware.
it's not bad. And then on commentary, we have Vic Joseph,
Uh-huh.
Dio Madden,
Yes.
both from 205 Live,
Correct.
and Jerry the King Lawler, and all three of them are baby faces.
Back.
Yeah. But they're all baby faces.
Right. I really wanted King to be heel.
I mean, yeah.
Didn't he leave? Didn't he go back to being heel right before he left?
Yeah.
Why can't he have just done that?
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's like the only person I heard on commentary all night was Jerry.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you one thing that Vic Joseph or Dio Madden said.
Right.
And like Dio Madden was like he sounded like Byron or something, or like
He
he
did
barely
a Byron
spoke.
impression, and Vic did a Michael Cole impression. He kept saying, "Wait a minute."
Yeah.
He kept doing Cole lines.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that was intentional or just he's watched or listened to it too many times. That was affected
No,
by it.
his script was like, these are the lines. You have to say these phrases 3 times every minute. And he's like, okay, all right.
Yeah, Dio barely spoke at all.
Yeah.
I get it. He's new at this, but if he doesn't get better, I can't see him
See,
staying
and that's
there
what
forever.
that's what's puzzling to me is he just joined the 205 commentary team.
Yeah.
And now you're on Raw?
Don't get it.
I
And you couldn't have found anybody like Booker T, JBL.
Right.
These guys aren't available right now.
Well,
Somebody.
Booker's doing that backstage show, so I guess he's exclusive to that. But
I don't get it.
maybe it's because he played in the NFL. That's got to be it. Like, oh, you played in the NFL, put him on commentary. Although they changed his name.
Yeah.
So it's
they
not
did.
like you can look up Dio Madden in the NFL.
No.
So
It's
stupid.
Brennan Williams.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Confusing, but we'll see how good it is.
But it's hard when they're all three of them are baby faces.
Yeah.
That doesn't really work.
Right.
So Rey Mysterio comes out to the ring in street clothes, and Jerry Lawler's like, "Oh, I think we're going to get the Universal title match right here," but he's in street clothes.
Yeah.
And Rey's son Dominic is shown in the front row.
Yep.
Mysterio says, "Later tonight, I'm going to win the Universal Championship for you, cabron." I used to think that was a bad thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Like, you cabron, like you idiot.
That's what Del Rio used to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perro. He would say, you perro.
Perro.
You dog.
Cabron.
Perro, cabron. Cabron,
You
perro.
son of a dog.
Yeah. Culo. However, Mysterio is interrupted by Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Brock grabs the microphone from Rey, hands it to Heyman, but then Rey grabs it back from Paul. So Brock responds by giving Rey Mysterio an F5.
With the greatest of ease.
Yes, of course.
Well, he's already Stewart.
Like, normally Lesnar is full on body sweat 30 seconds in a match.
Right.
He didn't even break a sweat for this move.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
No.
It was
Rey
nothing.
Mysterio weighs like, what do you think he weighs?
142 pounds.
Yeah.
If
I mean,
Dominic
he's-
has him on his shoulders, maybe.
He's buff for a small guy.
Yeah.
He's got muscles, but...
Muscles.
So Brock then spots Dominic in the front row. So he grabs him, throws him over the barricade and onto the floor. Dominic took a big bump.
That was like grabbed him by like the head
Yeah.
and lifted him
Yeah.
and threw him.
Yeah.
Someone
weighted him.
on Twitter, pointed out, they're like, it looks like Dominic has a protective vest on, and if you look at it again, like he looks pretty thick, like he's wearing layers. So he probably did have that on. But either way, it still looked great.
Do we have any confirmation if he's training somewhere at all?
I heard. Well, I mean, a lot of wrestlers
I think it's obvious now, right?
Yeah, keep rings at their house.
Rings?
Yeah, like wrestling rings.
Yeah.
So they can train if they get injured or they're off. So I'm sure he's worked in the ring with his dad.
I'm sure. I just want to know if he's officially at the Performance Center.
Oh, I don't
Getting,
know about that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's probably gone there.
But you're wearing a protective vest?
Well, for taking a...
That was a hard-ass bump.
Yeah, that was a really tough bump on the outside.
If he's not officially signed by WWE, which, all this stuff becomes public knowledge when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't heard that. If he's not officially signed, then, they're probably afraid he can still sue. They want to protect him. So, yeah, give him a protective vest.
Even though you sign an agreement, okay, yeah, I won't sue. I know what I'm getting into.
Still, they don't want, this guy really got hurt.
Yeah.
And he's not with us. So Brock then picked up Dominic, smashed his back into the ring post, then brought him in the ring, gave him a German suplex. Ray grabs Brock's leg, so Ray gets another F5. Brock then leaves the ring, but then goes back to give Ray and Dominic another suplex each. Ray cries over his son while Fit Finlay and some other guy check on them. And then Brock is outside the ring again, but then you could see and hear a ref go tell Brock, one more. And he's pointing in the back
to him to go
as if
away.
to be like, hey, leave here. But he's like, one more.
One. The camera's in his face. One more, Brock.
He's so loud.
One more. Get one more. It was so clear.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's HD audio now. You can't do that. And I'm sorry. You couldn't just be like, hey, Brock, get out. Get out of here.
I guess the plan was for Brock to go back only once,
Try
and
to pull
then
a Doctor Strange.
And then whoever's on the headsets tell Brock to do it again, and then they're like, okay, go again. But so Brock goes back for one more. He beats up some random guy, and then he kicks Finlay out of the ring, and then he throws Ray and Dominic outside the ring, tears his shirt off, and celebrates before leaving. It all looked so real.
Yeah.
It looked brutal. It looked as real as watching a movie. An intense scene in a movie. It looked really, really good.
Yeah.
And that's
it was
because
well done.
of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Just even
That's
when
because of the stiffness of Brock Lesnar.
even when he attacked that one guy who was this redhead guy who was an agent with Finlay, and he just grabbed his face and smushed him in the corner.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was like, Jesus. And then during the commercial, Dominic was put in a neck brace and on a stretcher.
Thrown onto a stretcher by some EMTs. Jesus Christ. I think Brock Lesnar put Seth on a stretcher more gently than those EMTs did.
It looked,
okay, got him, okay.
The EMTs were really bad.
He should have
actors.
sold it. And I'm dead, Daddy.
When you put
Avenge me.
If you have a neck brace on and you put someone on a stretcher, you have to keep them flat.
Yeah.
Flat as the board you're going to put them on.
They literally in the NFL, they turn you like this.
Yeah.
They put the board and then they turn you like this.
Except
they're like,
they picked him up by his armpits and his feet, and his ass is just hanging. And it just looks
And his head's
and he's crying. He's like, and it's just oh God. And then later in the night, they showed
his vertebrae just goes.
Later in the night, they showed footage of them putting Dominic in an ambulance, and then Ray took off his mask when they closed the doors to just make it seem even more real. This is some serious shit.
He took off his mask.
But I thought it was a great open to the show.
Yeah.
Where does this lead to?
Probably a
Ray
feud.
gets a match with Lesnar.
Maybe
Probably.
Lesnar interferes in the title match and costs Brock the title. That way Brock doesn't lose clean and Kofi keeps his reign.
Mysterio interferes in that match.
I don't know.
It's definitely a possibility, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I still think Brock wins,
Yeah.
but we'll see. Next up, we have Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss. Alexa gets pyro. So that's one.
Yep.
Let's count how many wrestlers get pyro. So we have Alexa so far. That's one, all right?
Yeah.
Becky comes out before the match starts and joins commentary.
Wait, Brock didn't get pyro?
Oh, I'm sorry. Brock got pyro. Yeah, of course.
2 pyros.
He got a shit ton of
Two
pyro.
pyros.
Becky got her like steam back that she used to have.
Yeah.
Is that pyro or does that count?
It's in a pyro budget, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. All right, that counts. Pyro slash
Entrance
special
enhancers.
Halloween smoke box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she got her smoke back.
They just had some vape guys.
Right. Yeah. Sasha then throws.
I do have a smoke machine, a professional smoke machine. So for the Halloween show, we maybe should clot it up in here.
Yeah, for the you mean the Saudi Arabia Halloween recap?
Oh, God. Why would they do that? Kids want to trick or treat. They don't want to watch that bullshit.
Because they don't give a fuck.
They don't have to. It starts at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They don't care.
We'll get into that once we get to
We will
Flair.
give you $50 million, but we want to, put this on during Christmas.
What is your next holiday? Halloween? Perfect. 1 p.m.
Well, none of you are going to be able to take your kids trick or treating. Suck my dick. We're giving you all $5 million each. Eat a bowl of dicks.
We've prepared it.
Bring your kids. They can trick or treat here.
They can eat the dicks too.
Oh, what? Even my daughters? No,
No.
your daughters cannot.
Women are still the snakes of the earth.
I mean, we saw what Lana did. What a cunt.
Come on, we've been trying to tell you. Then there she is, kissing him, that guy.
Which is illegal in Saudi Arabia. To kiss anyone in
She's
public.
a married man. Yes, she will be stoned the minute she steps foot in that country.
Anyways.
I just watched that thing where we did the. Did you know it was illegal to?
Yeah, it was so great.
God, it's so funny.
Yeah.
As for the match, Sasha throws Alexa out of the ring and then gets on the second rope to yell at Becky. And then Becky stands on the commentary table, and for the rest of the match, she tapes up her wrists and her hands. And then for some random reason, we hear ambulance noises, and everyone's confused. Like, everyone's looking around.
I thought it was an intro. I was like, Lacey Evans?
Well, people were like, oh, Scott Steiner, because remember his was
right.
sirens.
Yeah.
Right.
For some
Ciampa?
reason, I didn't expect Ambrose to come out, but it reminded me of when Ambrose had sirens in his entrance. I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, are they actually, like, turning the ambulance on backstage? Are they filming that spot right now?
That's actually probably what it was.
But they made a comment, right? They said, like,
But it was like...
and the Mysterios are leaving the arena.
Right after that, Jerry told us that Brock is being questioned by the authorities.
What questions did they ask? So,
Brock, we saw you destroy this family, which included a guy that was watching from the crowd. Comments?
right. We have video evidence. We have DNA evidence. We've got several thousand eyewitnesses.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
good. That's good for me.
I will eat your family. I don't think he did it. We're good here, guys.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that was because
Questioned by the authorities.
I mean, they could have been filming that segment, but that ambulance noise was like on the fucking speakers.
Yeah.
Like it was loud. So I don't know if it was a mistake or what.
Yeah, the ambulance was mic'd for that.
Yeah. So later, Sasha calls for Bayley. Alexa turns looking for her, but Sasha kicks Alexa's leg and then pins her for the win. So I kick you in the leg.
Kick a leg.
And then I just pin you for the win?
Sure.
That's how you win now?
Yeah, kick a leg.
That's dumber than a roll-up.
You can't wrestle with one leg.
Haven't you seen
perfect.
the Karate Kid sweep the leg?
Yeah.
Right. She
What were
swept
they-
a leg.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Can anyone explain that?
No.
Why
No.
could Alexa's tapped before? She can't tap to the bank statement? Nikki Cross has been tapping to the bank statement for the last 2 fucking months.
Right.
Alexa can't tap to the bank statement? Or Sasha can't hit some fucking move?
Nope.
Yeah, Alexa's not over right now. They don't have to worry about her. I mean, she lost to a kick. What's worse,
Yeah.
losing to the bank statement or to like a...
I mean, yeah, what was that?
Like you're not protecting
This
her.
is the first match on the season premiere of Raw.
Yeah.
The season premiere.
I didn't get that. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it's just like, why do that?
Yeah.
So Becky gets in the ring after the match. She gets a few shots in on Sasha, but then Sasha retreats through the crowd. And then Becky gets on the mic and she cuts a pretty good promo.
All right, Backstage, you can run now, because come Sunday, you're not leaving that cell until I'm done with you. All those attacks, they've woken that Irish thing in me, and I couldn't stop the carnage now if I wanted to. You made it personal, I'm gonna make it painful. So come Sunday, the man, the boss, the cell, retribution is coming around.
That was a good promo.
Good one. It's really the best one in a long time for her.
Right.
She's gotten a little corny recently.
Yeah, she was corny for a while.
Yeah.
I love that line, the man, the boss, the cell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You made it personal. I'll make it painful.
That was great.
Like that.
It's week 5 of the NFL season. If you're ready to put your money where your mouth is, make sure you place your bets with the website that has all the best odds, and that's with betonline.ag. You can bet on every spread, every total, every winner, and every loser. Sign up today to receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit and start betting on your favorite team. I was 2 for 2 on my picks last week. You know, it was all right, I guess, but this week I'm going with the Patriots over the Redskins. That's a no-brainer. I think the Texans will beat the Falcons. The Falcons just look horrible. Whoever loses that game is probably done for the season. And I got the Chiefs over the Colts. Chiefs are at home. And the Eagles over my Jets. Even if Darnold returns, that team has bigger problems. So head on over to betonline.ag on your computer or mobile device and use the promo code CLNS50 to receive that bonus. Remember, a minimum deposit of $55 is required to qualify for the bonus. Please see BetOnline's general rules for additional terms and conditions regarding bonuses. Again, go to betonline.ag and use the code CLNS50 to get the 50% bonus on your account today. Don't sit on the sidelines this football season. Make sure you get in on all the action with betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. Next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Seth Rollins backstage. Seth is disgusted about what Brock did to Ray and Dominic, even though, he didn't go out there to do anything about it.
Nope. Nobody did.
I was disgusted about what Brock did. I was standing right here.
I was literally sick watching it.
I was watching it.
I was so furious.
Gorilla's like right there. I mean, I'm literally like 10 feet from the ring.
Right.
But, I just watched it. I actually watched Brock walk by and I was like, hey, that's wrong. But it's just funny.
I don't think he heard me. He had headphones on.
So Seth says Ray is in no condition to compete tonight, but when he gets healthy, he will get a Universal Championship opportunity waiting for him.
Will he, though?
Not from you, Seth.
Will he, though?
I mean...
Will he?
You're right.
No. I doubt it.
If he does, it better be against the Fiend.
It took Finn Balor like 5 years to get his Universal title rematch.
Right, exactly.
Ray, get in line, bud.
But Rollins says, I promised everyone a title match tonight, and they're going to get one. I don't know who it's going to be. And there's rumors swirling that, people got signed. But it wasn't any of them. All right, so next up.
That would have been amazing.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, my God, it's going to be Johnny Morrison. But we don't even know if that's real or not.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode versus Heavy Machinery for the Raw Tag Team titles. What did Heavy Machinery do?
They lost twice.
Yeah.
Oh, but on television.
What did they beat the B team? They beat
on
the
television.
B team and got a title shot?
They were the number one contenders. They were top of the ladder.
Yeah.
And they knocked them off. So it's Heavy Machinery.
Right.
I mean, just because you win matches on SmackDown doesn't mean you can't get Raw tag team title shots.
Fans, they like you guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to get paid to lose.
And why are they letting Otis wrestle with his fucking huge ass belly out?
I want to win. Yeah, like they start the match with him.
Yeah.
Just all exposed.
Right. Yeah. But Otis hits the Caterpillar on Rude and Ziggler at the same time. They go for the compactor on Rude. Tucker comes off the ropes, but Dolph gives him a zigzag. And then Rude and Ziggler throw Otis into the ring post, and Rude hits the glorious DDT on Tucker for the win. So
Rude picking up the win again.
Yeah. He's hot. He's hot, baby.
He's hot.
Next up, we have Miz TV.
Hold up.
Right. Water up.
All right.
I need to go get some water. this took up an entire page of notes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
As it should.
segment was so sloppy and so all over the place, but I loved every second of it.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so disgusting and so amazing at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't
it was
understand.
the most amazing, horrible thing that
Ever.
was so awesome.
Ric Flair was equally horrible and old.
Yes.
Don't ever put him on camera.
Ever.
And equally amazingly Ric Flair.
Yes.
Like, so
He was
insane.
so not Ric Flair and so Ric Flair at the same time.
Yeah, it was insane. So
Yeah, it was an
this
amazing
could have been a
segment.
recap on its own.
Yeah.
This segment could have been its own podcast.
It's about
Right.
to be.
So this might be one of our best segments ever,
Right.
Of podcast history. We'll
Yeah.
see. But Miz comes out and he has pyro. Write it down.
Yep. Thank you.
Got it.
His pyro is similar to what Orton had with his old music. Nothing you can say with the pyro coming down
Right.
from the top.
I like that pyro.
Miz introduces his first guest, the 16-time world champion Ric Flair. Flair comes out, and the brand new LED screen reads, Ric Flair, 17-time champion.
Fuck you,
Right
Cena.
after Miz says 16.
Yeah.
What? How does that happen?
Because R-Truth is a 17-time 24/7 champion, and you can't beat Rick.
How does that happen?
How does that happen, though?
Seriously.
I know.
Really?
I know.
Like, when you're WWE, you're not telling me you've got a guy who backs a guy up and another guy backing him up?
Yeah.
Like, on everything that the people are going to see?
Exactly.
When we go to these events, there are 30 guys that I can't tell you what they're paid to do.
No.
They're literally just standing there most of the time with headsets. I don't understand how you can make those type of mistakes.
Okay, but they have TV trucks with a control room. All it takes is one person to spot it and then go delete 6 on their computer.
Yeah, because
and
you
then
have to
there it
load
is.
up those graphics.
But
Yes.
once it's out there, it's out there.
But you could fix them easily.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was at U of H, we had control rooms, and if we could change stuff, I'm sure they can too.
Yeah.
So I can't believe that happened. That was
Yeah.
weird. Someone was like, Ric Flair must have demanded that or something.
Right, as part of his settlement for the man character, he wanted his 17th
like-
championship.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So Miz's second guest is the immortal Hulk Hogan, accompanied by Jimmy Hart. I don't know why Jimmy Hart was even there.
He's the best talker, didn't say a word.
He said nothing.
Nothing.
No, not one
And
word.
then Miz shit on him later.
He
Yeah,
did.
He did.
Miz is like, oh, it's so great. There's 3 legends in the ring and Jimmy Hart. And Jimmy's like, fuck you, man.
It was like a roast.
Yeah. God, it should have been a roast. Oh,
There
I
are
should
3
fucking-
people in this ring that are going to be remembered forever, and Jimmy Hart is here.
That
Oh
would've
my
been
god!
amazing.
Like that would be amazing next year, like the Comedy Central roast of Hulk Hogan.
That would be so great.
Oh,
Why has that not happened yet?
right. We need to start tweeting Jeffrey Ross.
Right.
Seriously.
So Flair tells Hogan, I've had to listen to that music for over 30 years. I'm over it. Hogan responds by wooing in Flair's face.
No, like Flair's like, okay, I'm going to turn heel right now.
Right
Yeah.
now.
And you thought it was, it's a funny throwaway comment.
yeah.
Right.
No.
No.
Well, Miz tries to move on, and then Flair's like, don't change the subject. And then Hogan says, it's great to be in the ring with the greatest of all time, Ric Flair. And for some reason, that makes Flair upset.
Yeah.
Take a
Oh,
listen.
thank God you have it.
Yeah.
You may be recognized as the greatest draw in the history of this company, you and Austin and Taker, but as far as being in this damn ring, nobody touches me, brother. You got that? Oh. Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Easy, Rick.
You got a problem with it? So I'm going to take second fiddle to a lot of things. Everything you've done for me, I give it. But in this squared circle, I ain't got equal, and that includes you tonight. Okay? So, get it out.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, sorry.
You know, brother, it sounds to me like you just want to take one more run at the 24-inch pythons, brother.
Uh-oh.
Good save.
Wait a minute, guys. Look at this. Are you kidding me?
You want a shot? You want?
No way.
You want the limousine ride? Just fine. Get the limousine, son of a gun.
Yeah.
One more time. You do.
you do?
Yeah.
I'd never thrown up so much in my own mouth when Hogan said, "You want another run at the 24-inch pythons,
Yeah,
brother?"
like a hard 16.
Yeah.
Like a soft 17.
right.
Like-
Exactly.
But like, yeah, good.
But I'm like, oh my God. They have a Saudi show coming up, and they will pay so much money to see this fucking match.
Well, the fans
This is gonna happen.
The fans chant one more match. Like, yeah, they would die.
They would be dead.
Undertaker and Goldberg almost died.
Yes.
But why did it feel like Miz and Hogan were like, Flair, what are you doing? Like, this is not where we were supposed to go with this.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like, tell me something. Like, how's your heel feeling, right? It's like, okay, I'm in Gorilla. I'm ready to go. You got my cue? Hey, what's going on, Eric?
How's your heel feeling?
Oh, got to know. I'm here to turn heel. Like, no, Flair, no.
Though, yeah, they sold it well.
Yeah.
They sold it like, oh God, Flair's going.
He's going
He's
heel.
going rogue.
Flair's drunk.
So, but Flair bounces off the ropes, and then Hogan pulls his arm back for a punch, and then he does the you, and then they stop, laugh, and shake hands.
Well, Flair acts like he's really gonna punch him. Flair acts like, oh,
Yeah.
I was kidding, big man.
Yeah.
Don't hurt me.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And then Hogan says, "We aren't spring chickens anymore,
Another good line.
Brother.
but that doesn't mean we can't add another page to our legacies." And then Flair says, "I'm in. For once in my life, I want a paycheck with as many zeros as yours." And then Miz
Another good
says,
line.
"Well, you might be able to get that, Rick, because we're all going to Saudi Mania, where everyone goes to sell out
Crown Jewel.
for blood money."
Yeah.
So Miz announces that on October 31st at Crown Jewel, doesn't say where, of course,
No.
there will be a match featuring Team Hogan versus Team Flair in a 5-on-5 tag team match with Hogan and Flair ringside as the coaches. And then,
Coaches.
yeah, they're the coaches.
Yeah.
And then after this, Impact Wrestling tweeted when they had Team Hogan versus Team Flair from 2010.
Right. They're like, yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah. So then Hogan introduces his team captain, Seth Rollins, who has fire and pyro, which that was fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Rollins.
Yeah.
Rollins is going to be involved in this match.
Yes.
Mark it down, folks. The Fiend is your new Universal Champion.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no way they would have the main champion in a
No.
group match
Right.
for
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. Well, that begs the question: who's the Fiend fighting it in Saudi?
Right.
Balor.
Undertaker. We know Undertaker's going to be there.
Sure.
So Seth gets in the ring and he's super pumped.
Hey, look, I got a lot on my plate, Hulkster. Hell in a Cell this Sunday. I got a Universal title match tonight. But look, little 5-year-old Seth Rollins would be kicking me in my shins if I didn't accept this honor. I am proud to be the captain of Team Hogan.
Oh, man.
What you gonna do, brother, when Team Hogan mocks the floor with Team Flair? And we burn it down!
My turn! My turn! I want the
Yeah.
They just cut Flair off.
Cut him right off.
Why did they do that?
Like, if the guy's got his finger to the button and it's like Flair goes to Mike, oh, it's my turn. And I was like, oh, this will be good. Flair's going to like intro his guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, it's my turn. Well, I come. Yeah, bring him out. Just, he just stops.
They're like, my turn. Well, you know I'm gonna just cut him off. Just hit the button.
Press the
cut
button.
him. Press the button.
He's off.
The
He's off
segment
script.
is already 10 minutes over on time. So
We
yeah,
have
get
to get
so
rid
excited.
of 3 matches now.
right.
He's holding the microphone too close to him.
Yeah.
As Orton's still getting to the ring, he's like, what are you going to do about him? What are you going to do about him? Like, Flair, put the microphone down. Right. They didn't mute you.
Yeah. So Orton gets in the ring, and this was really great.
Seth, I need your 100% undivided attention, so if you don't mind, could you crawl out of Hogan's ass for a second? And lend me your ears?
Did he just say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
And then Orton says, why don't we have a captain's match right now? Seth accepts, and everyone else clears the ring, and we see the crew roll the carpet as the referee runs out. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Because we usually don't see that. And they're
Right.
like, come on, get this carpet
Right.
out of here.
They're
Well,
like,
we'll be
this
right back."
match
Yeah.
right after these commercials.
But like they did it to where it was almost like, again, kind of real-ish.
Yeah, it felt- yeah.
Which like is great because like Orton was like, yeah, push, let's go.
No, we weren't prepared to have a
like
match.
get guys out of here, and then like guys kind of like waited,
Yeah.
and then they scurried out there
Right.
to do it.
Right.
So I thought that was great.
Yeah, it was good. The only problem was they never had the match. That was the only problem. Like,
No.
that would have been cool.
Right.
They're about to start the match, but King Corbin comes out. Corbin and Orton attack Seth together, but he is saved by Rusev.
Nope, you have to say that with a question mark.
By Rusev?
yeah, right.
What?
Yeah.
Rusev,
Please,
who's
explain.
been a heel on TV recently.
recently, like
Jesus!
Yeah.
Recently.
like the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Crushing good guys.
So Seth and
Yeah.
Rusev clear the ring, and then they celebrate on the stage with Hogan and Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
Rusev's doing the Hogan poses, so whatever. After the break, Charlie Caruso interviews...
Like if he was Rusev Day, getting this like little push,
Right.
being on the team, way over.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
makes sense. He's over. He's a face. He's a goofy face, kind of like Hogan.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Right now, no, it doesn't make any sense. Your number 2 pick
Yeah.
is a guy who's been off TV and he's been a heel.
Which he wasn't officially picked unless
No.
Hogan just saw him backstage. It was like, hey brother, come help out Seth, you'll be on my team.
Yeah.
Well,
Hogan's
once-
like, who's the last guy to say shit about America? That's who I want on my team.
Once you pose with Hogan, that makes it official.
Yeah.
You're a made man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So Caruso interviews Rusev backstage, and the first thing she asks him is, "Where's Lana?" Rusev just breathes heavily and doesn't respond. So she's like, "Oh, okay. So why are you here?"
Right. Rusev, Lana?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
So Rusev says, "I'm not here to talk about my problems at home, but I was the only one to help Seth Rollins, so now he owes me a debt." Yes.
See?
And then
That's funny.
Rusev,
Yeah.
Rusev challenges Seth for the title tonight. Very nice. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's your Universal Championship match. Next up, we have the Viking Raiders versus the OC.
Same old Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, but it's the season premiere.
There's nothing about Monday Night Raw that is fun.
Well, at least Lashley's not here, right?
No.
Oh, God. So Ivar splashes on the gallows off the top rope for the win. Who
Yeah,
cares?
same match that they've had the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
This
Still
is-
protecting the Viking Raiders for no reason.
You can't
And
say...
not giving them any title shots.
I think when Ivar did that, I think Dio Madden said, "Oh, it looks like we're having 305 live."
Heavy Machinery, multiple title chances. Viking Raiders haven't lost since they've been in the company. 0 title opportunities.
Yes.
Right.
0.
Yeah. So backstage, Charlie Caruso is giving an update on Rey Mysterio and Dominic when Cesaro walks up and he says, "If they were still here, I would beat them up some more." And then Ricochet walks up and challenges Cesaro to a match.
Okay.
And then we have Cesaro versus Ricochet. Second match in a row where Cesaro is wrestling in street clothes. I don't
Are they
understand.
just trying to find like a new niche for him?
I don't understand. I don't understand. But Ricochet wins with a Hurricane Rana pin, and Vic Joseph yelled, "Just like Rey Mysterio."
Ah.
That was the one thing I heard that Vic Joseph said.
Yeah.
Because it just reminded me of, oh, Rey Mysterio does that.
That's Rey Mysterio's move.
So next up, we have a new episode of Firefly Funhouse. All the puppets are shaking. They're scared. Rambling Rabbit says, "I'm scared to death." And then he gets scared to death. He dies. He falls face first in the table.
Just dies.
Bray checks on him, but
Again.
says he's gone. Oh, well. And then he just tosses
How
him
many
off
times
screen.
has that rabbit died? 2, 3?
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
So all the puppets are terrified of what the Fiend is going to do to Seth Rollins. Bray hypes the match and tells the puppets, "I'm going to go find him and tell him to be nice to Seth Rollins." Just kidding. Ha ha ha. Let me in. And all that stuff,
Yeah.
So there you go.
And
And then
blows
next up,
kisses.
I still thought it was, they said, this is the best one ever. Like, I thought it was the weirdest one ever.
Yeah.
The timing wasn't great
Right.
on it.
yeah, it was just kind of there.
Yeah.
Next up, we got AJ Styles versus Cedric Alexander for the U.S. title.
Yeah, that's accurate.
No pyro for AJ, even though he used to have it before they got rid of pyro.
Look, Andrew, if it's any consolation, this is the first time we've had this match this season.
You need like a new...
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you have the pyro, use it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get it at some point.
Sure.
But the end of the match was good. Cedric went for the lumbar check, but AJ countered, rolled, and hit the Styles Clash for the win.
That was really cool.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Street Profits backstage. This just sucks.
Oh, okay.
I don't really have anything to say.
Then move on.
They're just...
That's all
you know
I have
what?
to say
this
about
is all I
that.
have to say about it. It was pretty...
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Yeah.
That might have been...
Many.
Yeah.
That
might be long, but it's accurate.
Right. I don't even know if that was enough stupids, but...
It was enough. It was enough. Is it?
Next up, we have Lacey Evans versus Natalya.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Raw that is fun.
Hold on. If you hit stupid and then you slowly hit all three, will the stupids last longer or the other ones last longer?
All right.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
2 extra stupids. Wow.
Yeah, stupid is like 9 seconds long.
Yeah.
That's a long one.
By far the longest one.
Yeah.
Fuck. Lacey Evans versus Natalya. The rubber match no one wanted.
Yeah.
Basically, Lacey raked Natalya's eyes while the ref wasn't looking, and then she rolled up Natalya for the win. And then after the match, Lacey hit Natalya with the woman's right.
That's what you do. You hit your finisher after the
Why
match.
didn't you just do it in the match?
Yeah.
I put $100,000 on Lacey Evans to win that match.
Right.
I won $1.
Yeah, they figured.
It wasn't good odds.
Right.
It was a bad risk for me.
It's a bad bet.
But that was one more extra dollar I knew I was getting.
Yeah. That was a guaranteed dollar.
Guaranteed dollar.
And just the way it happened, it made it seem like this is not over.
Yeah.
Right.
Because she cheated and then she beat her up after. Ugh. At least like Styles beat Cedric and he didn't beat him up anymore. It's like, this is over now, please, right?
Yeah. I'm not a big gambler, but I've been to Vegas a few times. And every time I go, I play the same machine because it always pays out. I put in $2 and I get a bottle of water. I win every time.
That's a win. Bottled water
isn't that
in
great?
Vegas are $3.
Wow.
$2 and I win a bottle of water.
What do you do the rest of your time in Vegas?
Yeah, don't you get a stiff drink? Jeez, Eric. Get a beer or something.
One time it was the day after my birthday, and my coworkers bought me one of those yard margaritas that had like a necklace so you could wear it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Jesus. Halfway through, I ran into my district and regional manager.
Oh, perfect.
They're like, "Oh, that's a big drink you got there," and I'm like,
well, what the fuck? Why else do they have these business meetings in Vegas?
"Yeah, exactly."
That's fucking stupid.
You should have been like, hope to see you banging some hookers later, fellas.
Isn't that why you guys brought us here?
Why else are we here?
So next up, Sarah Schreiber interviews Paul Heyman backstage. He says, "I apologize to Rey Mysterio and Dominic, but don't blame us. Blame Vince McMahon for booking Brock Lesnar on Raw when he is in fight mode." And then he cuts a good promo hyping Brock's match with Kofi on SmackDown. So there you go. Next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Maria Kanellis backstage. Caruso asks about Rusev, but Maria says, no, Rusev is not the father. I think he has enough going on with Lana. What is wrong with you?
Also, what does he have going on with Lana?
Yeah, why does...
Because we know nothing.
Yeah, why does she know?
Right.
I just don't understand.
How has this been brought up twice?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know why they brought it up twice.
Of course.
You plant the seeds, you grow the plant, then you fuck the plant.
But it's like, yeah, everyone knows about Rusev and Lana except the viewers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So Maria walks off, like, upset for no reason. And then Sasha shows up. She grabs the mic from Caruso. And Sasha was not good here.
No.
She's like, she says, there's only been 2 Hell in a Cell matches, and I've been in both of them. It's like, well, no.
It's been a lot more.
So many.
Well, I'm sorry. She said, there's only been 2 women's Hell in a Cell matches, and I've been in both of them. And it's like, well, no, there's been 1. You're about to be in both of them.
Right.
Yeah.
And then she says, Becky, you call yourself a man? It's like, no.
No.
The man.
No.
That's not the point.
Right. right.
She says, you call yourself a man? Well, I was in the first Hell in a Cell match, and no man is going to win my match. So overall, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But finally, we have Seth Rollins versus Rusev for the Universal Championship, where they combined 2 storylines into one segment. I don't know why they did this. It ruined both storylines.
For sure.
One storyline was already fucked.
Right.
Yeah.
Rusev's.
Yes.
And then they totally fucked up the Seth Rollins Fiend one.
Yeah.
We have Randy Orton and King Corbin watching from the stage. And when I was watching it, you could see Corbin's throne, but it's broken. So it's like, okay, I remember when Gable tackled him through the throne and it broke. Why would they bring out his broken throne?
Did you see the footage?
Yes. What actually happened, thank God for fans filming at all times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
During the
illegally
commercial-
every single time, every minute.
During the commercial, Corbin's sitting on the throne and it just broke while he was
He
sitting.
rolled off of it.
And then Orton laughing was like the fucking greatest.
Yeah, the best.
Orton
he
couldn't
just-
keep it together.
Yeah.
It's like when Edge and Cena were talking to each other, and Mysterio's like doing like pull-ups on a shelf, and the shelf just breaks and he falls.
Yeah.
And like Edge is trying not to laugh out loud hysterically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as for the match, at the end, Rollins springs off the top rope, but Rusev hits him with a Machka kick, and Seth rolls out of the ring. And then the music hits, and Bobby Lashley comes out to make his big return.
And it's like music hits at this moment in the night. It should be a big name.
Yeah.
So like, did you hear the reaction? I listened to it again. It was like, yeah.
No, yeah. Yes. Yeah. It was exactly that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, someone's. Oh, fuck.
So that crowd reaction to that is,
Yeah. So Lashley comes out. He motions to the back. He motions to the back. Nothing. He's like, all right. Motions again. Nothing.
he then looks at Orton and Corbin like this. Those are his hands.
I think what
The
Lashley.
consummate professional, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. I think with Lashley, I think they probably wanted him to sell it longer.
Whoever is like in charge
you know?
of like music cues have been off because like remember when Maria came out, she's like, the father of my child is, the father of my child is, and then on the third one she's interrupted by the music.
I don't know. Yeah. It's weird. So finally he motions one more time, and Lana. It's Lana's music. She comes out to the stage looking like a super slut, and she makes out with Bobby Lashley for 2 minutes.
I counted
horrible.
15.
While
It
Rusev
felt like 20.
Rusev just stands there like the cuck that he is.
Yeah.
You cucked up.
And it was just like, and I mean, it was like it was graphic making out.
Oh my God.
With tongue, and like Lana puts her leg over him and like sticks her leg up in the air.
I saw to China up her skirt.
Right.
I saw her vagine.
Her vagine.
So they do this for like 2 minutes.
It was not sleeve of wizard. It was like sleeve of a XXX shirt.
You know what's funny is WWE posts pictures of Raw and stuff, and they didn't show it. This didn't air on TV, but there's a picture of Seth while they're making out, and Seth is like, ugh. Seth is grossed out. But after all this, the lights go out.
We were all grossed out.
Yeah. The lights go out, and the Fiend shows up, and he puts Seth Rollins to sleep with the mandible claw. And again, I didn't even care about the Fiend after that stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, okay.
So Rusev and Lana are like the most important, maybe next to the Fiend, the most important storyline on the season premiere of Raw.
Yeah.
Why do we
There
care
you go.
about this?
Yeah, seriously. Like, you have Seth Rollins and Rusev.
And they could never bring them back together again How could they ever bring Rusev and Lana back
They
together?
did it before.
But once, you can't keep doing that.
I know.
You can't. You have to keep them separate now. And who cares?
Well, yeah, this sucks.
So
I mean,
Rusev versus what? Hell in the Cell?
No.
Pre-show Hell in the Cell match?
No, they probably
Lashley,
won't even
Rusev?
fight. No, they probably won't fight
Until Crown Jewel?
Yeah.
We will fight for the lady.
We will fight for the lady even though she cannot be here.
Yes.
Right.
Whoever wins gets to race home in a plane.
Race home in a plane.
Yeah.
Whoever wins, you can go pick up your woman in the prison. As soon as she came here, we arrested her.
She will be in cage. We have mailed key to cage to America, where you let them roam free. You crazy
See what
bastards.
happens when you let your bitches free?
They run into the hands of any man. He was probably the first man standing next to Cage.
Women are like dogs. They will just, eat whatever sausage is in front of them.
My God.
This is what the problems of America.
Yeah.
We fucking let them drive. We took that shit away.
Did you see that one woman driving in that promo video on WWE? She was also the last woman to ever drive in that country.
That was also her last day of life.
Who dare to volunteer to be on TV driving a car? One woman's like, I'll do it. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. You will also lose your head from your body. Thank you for volunteering.
And then they covered up like, yes, she died in the car crash. Women drivers.
Yes. And the other guy driving with her was let out first. It's weird. Not sure why.
He survived without the scratch.
It's out the scratch.
With her blood all over his body.
Her seatbelt mechanism did not work. What do you want from us? Yes,
Yeah.
there was an ejector in her front seat as well, but how do we know that was there?
Yeah. No, so seriously, pretty much the main storyline that's been on SmackDown is Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan. Mm-hmm. And now on Raw, we have Rusev versus Bobby Lashley. Good God.
Yeah.
And Rusev loses the first 3 of those matches. You know he does.
Easily.
He loses
Oh,
the first 3.
Yeah.
Then the next 3 will be kind of split. Then the final 2 will be on the pre-show of WrestleMania.
Right.
This is what's supposed to get people to stick around.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Lana's hot, but that was fucking gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was Raw. SmackDown's on Friday, so it's time for awards.
Yeah. They're only doing half the awards tonight and half the awards SmackDown.
So what is? It's just all worst here then?
It's all worse. I'm okay with that. Anybody else?
Yeah.
I mean, The Rock's on SmackDown, so can we at least save a best acting for The Rock?
Yeah.
Best
Maybe the
moment.
best dress, best comment, best match, sure, whatever.
We'll see. Who'd you have for worst dressed?
I had Cesaro wearing wrestling capris.
Yeah, same.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
Best dressed?
Rey Mysterio. Because that chalkline Eddie versus Ray jacket that he had on was freaking amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, I kind of want that jacket.
My best dress was the new set. I really liked it.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
The new
right.
stage.
Even though the segment was horrible, Lana still looked hot as fuck.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Sweep
especially her left leg.
Yeah.
Specifically.
It was great.
Worst acting?
Rusev standing there and being a cuck.
Well, he's playing
He
himself.
was like this.
Yeah, he's just like he wasn't mad. He was just nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they're swingers. I think in real life he's cool with it. I think she fucks
I have
around.
that feeling too.
Yeah.
Because most people are nowadays.
We'll wait till they're access and then we'll.
Well, it was after her Snapchat.
Yeah.
Remember, her Snapchat. They claim it got hacked or whatever. But it showed some guy. It was just like a dick fucking a pussy, and you saw the guy's stomach, and it was like a flat stomach. So it was like, well, that can't be. That's not Rusev.
Right.
So it's like
I
either
think
Lana's
I think they are.
Lana's getting fucked by some other guy and accidentally posted it on her Snapchat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who'd you have?
Worst acting, I had Sasha Banks.
Nice.
Even, I like her, but that promo was bad.
Yeah.
I had Ric Flair.
For worst acting?
Worst acting.
Yeah.
For the times he was bad.
Really? All right.
Yeah. So next category?
I know what he's doing. Best acting?
Ric Flair.
I had heel Flair.
When he was good, he was fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had heel Flair for best acting.
Sure. You want to just blind with a damn skin kid? You want him? It's like,
Yeah.
holy crap.
I had Brock Lesnar just because that whole thing felt vicious
Okay.
and real, and
Yeah.
it got me excited for the show.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the rest of the show wasn't as good.
Yeah.
Worst comment?
Hogan saying, sounds to me like you want another run at the 24-inch pythons, brother.
Oh, it was awesome. What was your worst comment?
That was my worst comment.
Brought back so many memories. I had them talking about Lesnar being interviewed by police.
Yeah.
Why?
Just
What?
put handcuffs on him.
What are you
Right.
talking
Just
about?
arrest him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the violation, the assault happening.
Why can't they just say that? Or like he gets arrested. I mean, they've done this before where he's been arrested.
100 times.
Yeah.
And you don't have to show it to us. You don't have to explain it. He'll be out of jail for
Right.
one assault by next week.
Of course.
Clearly.
By Friday.
Yeah.
By
For
Friday.
his match.
He'll post bail.
Wait. Yeah, sure.
Of
Yeah,
course.
He's a celebrity.
I had, when we were talking about Sasha's horrible promo, that was my
Yeah.
worst comment, her
Yeah.
talking about Hell in a Cell.
Uh-huh.
Best comment?
Seth telling, or Orton telling Seth to crawl out of Hogan's ass.
Yep, that's what I had.
I had you made it personal. I'll make it painful.
All right.
That was good.
Worst match?
Lacey versus Natty.
Done. It was really bad.
Okay, sweep it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll change it.
All right.
Super slow-mo?
Viking Raiders versus OC.
OC, yeah. Same.
I had Sasha and Alexa.
All right.
That's super slow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, half the time, Sasha was just yelling at Becky. It's like,
Right.
what's happening?
Let's get
Right.
going. Right.
Best match?
AJ versus
I
Cedric
guess.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Nothing great.
Right.
So we'll take an again match, which I hate doing.
I mean, if
Right.
we could do Lesnar versus Dominic, then that's my best match.
That was
Yeah.
a pretty good match.
Lesnar versus everyone. Lesnar
A
versus
little one-sided.
Yeah.
Little one-sided.
Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio, Dominic, Fit Finley, and a bunch of security.
Yeah. By the way, Lawler says, I can't believe it's my first night back because this is the worst thing I've ever seen. Jerry, he beat up a one-legged kid and made him bleed profusely. But I looked it up. Taz was the commentary for that.
Yeah.
It was Taz. So maybe this
Wasn't
one's-
Lawler on commentary the night Kane set JR on fire?
Sure.
Probably.
That's my best friend.
I mean, no, I hate him.
Yeah.
I still hate him. It's 98. Worst move.
The EMT's putting Dominic on the gurney.
I'll agree with that. Yeah. I'll
That's
yeah.
fine. I hate when guys try to strut, especially someone like The Miz. He should know how to do it.
Right.
Opposite hand, opposite
He
leg.
did the same.
As soon as he introduced Flair, he does same leg. Think about the motion you have to do. Same arm, same leg. Same arm, same leg. Look like a fucking robot or
Yeah,
something.
that's horrible.
That's what he did. He showed it for 2 seconds. Took a step, and I was like, oh, Miz, you had one job, buddy. Mm-hmm. Worst move.
All right, best move. I had Dominic's bump over the barricade.
That's what I had.
God.
Rock throwing Dominic over the
You know,
barricade.
let's go with that. Although I love Ricochet's thing on Cesaro to win.
Yeah.
There's like a lot
Hurricanrana.
going on.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio does that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael Cole.
Worst moment. I originally wrote Street Profits until Lana's tongue went all the way down Lashley's throat and out his asshole.
I had the 55-minute makeout session between Lana and Lashley.
Okay.
Hold on. I had, let's see, Street Profits crossed out, AOP segment crossed out, Lana Lashley.
Yeah.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
And then best moment.
I had the new Raw intro. Because you got new music, new video, and then you had Pyro.
Okay.
Andrew, sell me on something else.
Lesnar at the
Those are
beginning.
destroying everyone, yeah.
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 Yep.
Come on, Eric.
Really, him just ripping Dominic out of his seat
Yeah.
was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
The way he
that
did
was
it.
old school Lesnar. I'm just gonna kill you. It was disturbing
Yeah.
because it looked so fucking real.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, that's all for awards. Now it's time for some breaking news. So, if you smell what the spoilers are cooking.
Yeah.
They had to do it.
They had to.
They had to do it, didn't they?
They're not even up against anything.
I have a funny story about this.
It's Friday, yeah.
They're not up against anything.
Right.
It's Friday night. They're already telling the entire universe this show is happening.
They're promoting it on every
NFL,
Fox NFL game.
Radio, billboards, everywhere.
Yep.
You did not have to do this. This could have been a genuine surprise to kick off the show.
Right.
And still kick off the show.
Right.
Yeah.
But now we know it's coming.
Yeah. Here's what we don't know.
Yeah.
Does he get physical?
Let's get physical.
He can't, right?
Physical.
Well, he's currently shooting
You go to his IMDb.
21 movies.
No, if you go to
21 movies.
If you go to his IMDb, it will say that. It will say 21 projects.
21 projects he's currently working on.
I dare you to go, Chad.
So he can't get injured. Although, what are the odds of him getting injured if he does what he did to Eric Rowan?
Yeah, like a rock bottom.
1.01?
Right.
He's not going to get hurt from
I mean, he
doing
does movies where he does some stunts. You know?
Yeah.
He'll do some basic stunts for action movies.
Yeah.
Right.
You could do a rock bottom. I mean, yeah, I hope so. Eric, you think he does anything?
It would be nice. Maybe beat Rowan's top heel in SmackDown. You can't beat him in 3 seconds again.
Right.
Or could you?
And
top
Roman,
heel on
and then
SmackDown.
Reigns
He'll
is like,
probably make out with Lana in front of Rusev this time.
Hey, Lana, remember when I gave you the Wisconsin wheelbarrow?
Yeah.
Remember that bitch? Yeah. Hey, remember when you told me Lashley's dick was so small and you need a big rock?
Yeah.
What is the serious number of upcoming projects for The Rock not completed? That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, 21's ridiculous. Like, you can't be working on 21 things. It's less than 21.
All right, like 15.
12. That's
Okay,
like,
yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah.
He's shooting 12 movies
Is that
right
just
now.
acting?
That's just acting.
But I'm saying, like, if you did producing,
Excuse
and
me?
that's going to be 20.
Please hold.
Yeah.
Producer, 23.
Yeah.
23 projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, my God.
Yep. So, all right, Rock's going to be there. John Cena's not confirmed, but he has hinted at being at SmackDown Friday after posting a picture of a watch on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's pointed at 20, like the 20th anniversary.
20 and then 10 and 4.
He was a big
Yeah.
part of SmackDown.
Yeah.
It'd be,
Oh, I'm sure
because-
he'll be there.
Yeah, he's got to be there.
Maybe The Rock can rock bottom him. Yeah,
So
that'd be great.
what's
Hey.
funny
Okay.
what's funny about these is I went Monday morning to the local news channel because they wanted some wrestling fans. Booker T was going to be there promoting SmackDown.
Yeah.
So we're in like our, I guess, holding area waiting for our segment to come up.
Uh-huh.
And the lady who's doing our segment, she's talking to us. She's like, oh, you guys excited about SmackDown? I have it on good authority that John Cena and The Rock are going to be there. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of crazy. So she leaves. She comes back like 5 minutes later. She's like, so forget the thing I just told you about John Cena and The Rock. Apparently that's classified information.
That's amazing.
Yeah. She's like, so I won't be saying that on the air.
Well, when the Rock news came out only like in the afternoon.
It came out that afternoon.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit, this is
Right.
hilarious.
That's funny.
So, like, some of the projects I just have to read some of these. So you got Big Trouble in Little China. I guess they're remaking that. You got another Jumanji, Jungle Cruise that we hear a lot about. The King Race. You Take My Wife. He's a producer.
Black Adam.
Untitled Jerry Bruckheimer, Dwayne Johnson project. He's gonna blow up a bunch of shit. SEAL Team 666. The plot, Andrew.
You gotta
SEAL
kill.
Team 666.
Yeah.
He's going to kill the devil.
SEAL Team 6 goes up against the evil forces of the devil.
Oh my God.
Untitled Wrestling Comedy. Untitled Genghis Khan Project. Muscle Beach, sure. Alpha Squad 7. Untitled Dwayne Johnson Action Comedy. So
Fair
every
enough.
movie.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And San Andreas 2. How would he make...
Oh, that
you
was
have
horrible.
You
Why
have
would
a
he make
bigger
it two?
earthquake?
Right.
That was a horrible movie.
So that's pretty funny. Anyway.
You didn't say anything about Black Adam. That's a DC movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's on here. Yeah.
All right. Also, you know, I'm sure a lot of you heard the rumors. There was a rumor that came out last week that CM Punk did some camera testing for the WWE Backstage show.
Yeah.
And even Dave Meltzer jumped on this, so Dave Meltzer believes it.
He believes it?
Yeah. Yeah. So
He's
take
not
that
going to
for what you
wrestle,
will.
he's just going to do backstage shit.
Well, again, that's a rumor. We don't know. But CM Punk did appear on Los Angeles radio station K-Rock, Kevin and Bean show Tuesday morning. He was asked about the report for the FS1 Backstage show, and Punk responded, "You mean to tell me you'd watch a show where I talk about wrestling?" So I guess he was being sarcastic or something. They also asked him about the possibility of making a return to wrestling, and he said, "It's taken on a life of its own. If nothing happens, please don't be mad at me." However, he did dare The Rock to call him again while The Rock's on SmackDown Friday. Because remember, he did that whole thing where The Rock called him after Raw went off the air.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
If this guy comes back and it's not a surprise at the Royal Rumble, I'll riot. I will blow up
One
a
man
WWE
riot.
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, if WWE wants Punk back, wouldn't they just say, all right, Rock, well, I guess call him. Sure, call him.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Right.
But-
If you don't, AEW will.
But I think the biggest thing about this interview is he didn't say no
Right.
about anything. He just, kind of danced around the questions.
Pro wrestling speculation.
Right.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. So we knew that, Rusev officially became a CUCK this week, but he became a U.S. citizen last week.
Oh.
So
And his first thing as an American?
CUCK. CUCK.
He slapped on the old cuck hold.
Yeah, sources say he changed his last name to CUCK.
Oh.
They're like, oh, yeah, your last name is Rusev. It's Rusev CUCK is your full
Rusev
name.
CUCK.
Yeah.
And then last thing I have is Rick Bogner, the man who played fake Razor Ramon, died at the age of 49. His brother Ken said
he was
that
younger than Joe.
Huh?
He was younger than Joe.
If you don't mean Samoa Joe, we fighting after this.
Anyways, his brother Ken said that it was sudden and unexpected. Many wrestlers paid tribute to him on social media, including Kane and Chris Jericho.
I think he was a good guy.
Yeah.
One of these good guys that, he's always nice to everybody.
I also read somewhere that
He's a big dude.
Yeah, he is. No, he is. I also read that he was like a motivational speaker, and he would try to help people with their stuff. And,
Right.
Yeah.
That's what Jericho said, yeah.
You got anything else for news?
Do you have anything when I look something up real quick, Joe?
This is brought...
News.
No, I don't have any news. I was about to go into a comedy bit.
All right.
You interrupted me, so now we're just going to...
You want to talk about Seth Rollins' stupid Twitter thing?
Yeah, but it looks like all his
He's
tweets are back. Yeah.
He left Twitter because someone was talking shit.
Yeah, like him and Sasha got into something.
It was stupid.
Yeah.
It's not even worth.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just... Do you
Stupid
think
Twitter bullshit.
if he agrees, and I'm just talking about if CM Punk agrees to any kind of deal with WWE, do we see AJ Lee in the ring again?
Oh, I don't know. It would be nice.
That'd be what I'd be more excited about.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
So I've got a couple of things. First one, WWE posted on their Instagram some footage from a house show where Titus O'Neil puts on a Lucha House Party mask and beats up EC3. EC3 commented on the post saying, "My depersonalization is so intense, has gone so deep, that my normal ability to feel compassion has been eradicated. The victim of a slow, purposeful erasure. I am simply imitating reality, a rough resemblance of a human being with only a dim corner of my mind functioning."
Oh my God. Jesus.
Somebody take away his belts and his pills.
his
Holy crap,
shoestrings.
his shoestrings.
Yeah.
Well, that just goes back to, what was it from 4 months ago on Main Event when he's doing his entrance?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, and then he's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I really feel bad for that guy at this point.
Yeah, hopefully his contract is up soon.
Yeah. Also, NWA is returning to TV with a show on October 8th at 6:05 p.m. Eastern called NWA Power, which is supposed to have more of like an old school wrestling feel.
Is it old videos or is it who's left?
No, it's new. I heard Cornette was like doing commentary for one of their shows.
Yeah. What wrestlers are left?
Oh, I don't know. You just get wrestlers.
Yeah.
You build your own stars.
Wasn't Mickey James' husband still like the NWA champion? Nick Aldis?
Oh, maybe.
He's the one that fought Cody at one of the
at
All In or whatever.
Why
So he may be
in
on that.
AEW.
Huh?
Why wouldn't he be a part of AEW?
Maybe he has a
Because he beat Cody.
big deal with NWA. I don't
Screw
know.
you, man.
Yeah.
You fake beat me.
Naomi took to Twitter.
Oh, she's still around?
Yeah, she apparently has dreadlocks now. She looks like King Ezekiel from
looks like
Walking
Michonne.
Dead. She said, I faced some trying times in the past few months, losing a loved one so dear to me, rocked me to my core, and handling my own health issues.
Uso.
I wasn't aware of forced me to slow down and reevaluate. I want my loving fans to know that I'm okay and will be back when the time is right.
Oh, so she's been taking time off.
Yeah. Yep. We talked about that. Here's some bad news for Hulu members who watch SmackDown on Hulu. Now that's moving on to Fox, you can no longer watch it on Hulu.
Makes sense.
But, I mean, if you have network basic TV, you should be all right.
Go buy the box.
Yeah. And last thing I got, Becky Two Belts is back. She beat her fiance, Seth Rollins, to become the first ever women's up, up, down, down champion.
Saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
She beat him at Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So,
Good for her.
Yeah.
If you're a gamer,
Yeah. You play video
you'd
games.
like that.
It's wrestling. It's video games.
Yeah.
It's relevant to people's interests.
Sure.
Okay.
I would destroy them both.
All right.
In Madden.
It's the only thing I'm upset about. All right, rumor time.
Yeah.
Rumors!
Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe!
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet!
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance!
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed!
All right, so we talked about it earlier, but last week, PW Insider reported that John Morrison signed with WWE.
Oh, let's hope.
Let's hope. But
Please.
Morrison responded on Twitter. He directly responded to them saying, "Thanks for the heads up, PW Insider. Please let me know when I'm signed with AEW or Ring of Honor." So again, this could be interpreted two ways. Either he's not signed and he's like, go fuck yourself, or he is and he's just trying to throw everyone off.
Yeah.
But, you know,
We'll see.
we will. And Fightful.com is reporting that Sasha Banks signed a new deal with WWE back when she returned in August. And CageSideSeats.com is saying that Tom Phillips, because right now he's not doing commentary for anyone, for any show.
Right.
They're saying Tom Phillips will eventually be replacing Michael Cole on SmackDown, which I could actually believe, because why wouldn't you just put Tom Phillips on Raw?
Yeah.
Leave Vic Joseph doing what he's doing, but
Of course.
because Tom Phillips, I think, is the better one.
Yeah.
Cole's getting older. Like, yeah, why isn't he in the front office by now?
Please, that would be great.
Or
Tom
retire.
Phillips. If we have Tom Phillips and Corey Graves, just the two of them,
Yeah.
then we'll actually have a good, like a solid commentary team finally
Agreed.
for the first time in a while. Because they were together on NXT and they were really good.
Yeah.
And then Dave Meltzer is reporting that Jerry Lawler will not be on Raw for long, and he could be replaced by Nigel McGuinness.
I'd like that.
Why, though? So why would they temporarily get him?
I guess just to bring old viewers back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Season premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Wrestling Observer is reporting that Cain Velasquez has had serious talks with WWE. Again, he's wrestled at AAA in Mexico, and they said he's been like fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like kind of like how Ronda Rousey was like really good right away. Cain Velasquez is really good right away.
Yeah.
And it makes sense also because he trained at the Performance Center back in July of 2018.
Right.
I would think they'd want to fast forward that to a potential Lesnar
course.
confrontation.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Because, like, if Lesnar's a beast, this guy kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Velasquez was dethroned him, took the title from him.
Yeah.
And then last thing I have is PW Insiders reporting that 205 Live will move to Fridays immediately following
I
SmackDown.
thought this was officially announced.
Oh, was it?
I thought 205 Live was going away. I thought for Triple
That's
H
what I
was
originally thought.
Yeah.
So these rumors are rampant. I don't know.
Right.
What
I mean, yeah, there's so much news this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
insane.
Let me see. I thought they had.
Maybe they did.
Yeah. Drew Gulak, 205 Live retweeted new 205 Live on the network this Friday immediately following the debut.
Okay. Yeah, I read this a few days
ago. So it's
ago.
official.
So, hey, they were right about that. Maybe John Morrison did sign with WWE.
Yeah.
Double E.
Double universe. Let me entertainment you.
He quoted that word for word.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's so great.
I've watched, again.
Let me entertainment you.
This might be a cheap plug, but I have watched our worst promo bracket on Patreon like 10 times.
Double E.
It's so fucking funny. Please, if you have not signed up for Patreon.
Tomorrow driving to work, I'm going to listen to that one.
Yeah. Watching it's even better.
Yeah.
But yeah, patreon.com, What's Wrong with Wrestling. Just try it. $5.
$5. Try it for a
Watch
month.
that first.
It was confirmed on Twitter that 1 month of Patreon is better than 5 McChickens.
It's true.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
If you just sign up, watch the worst promo bracket that we did. I'll send you the link directly if you signed up, and you'll know it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Tweet me and Joe pictures of your
I'm sorry?
What? Right. What level is it that gets you the follow from the show on Twitter?
$10.
Show us your $10 pledge, and me and Joe will follow you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, if Joe ever gets on Twitter.
Can I give you my password and you do it?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
I'll just sign it. I'll have run 3.
I mean, I have a wrestling one. I just need to use it.
Yeah.
All right, is it trivia time?
Ooh. Yeah. You guys want some Hell in the Cell trivia?
Yeah.
No, but I think you're going to give it to us anyway.
How about...
I want it. Eric just doesn't want to lose because he's been losing so much.
We have 5 facts and a fib.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I couldn't eliminate one. These are all so good.
They're going to keep going. We're going to be doing... These are 13 facts and a fib.
Here
Good
are
luck,
10 facts,
motherfucker.
10 facts and 2 fibs. Good luck.
Fuck.
I will say this. This is not part of trivia.
All right.
You know, Undertaker did a back body drop to Shawn on the first Hell in the Cell where Shawn went through the top of the cage down to the mat. Like everyone thought like that. No, sorry. He didn't go through. He did the first back body drop where he didn't go through.
Yeah.
Right.
But then Shawn was like halfway up the cage and
Yeah.
he did a thing onto the table.
Yeah, he had his hand on the top.
Yeah.
And then Triple H back body dropped Foley, who did go through it again.
Right,
Yes.
So Foley's done that twice.
That was the only time it was planned.
It's planned because it went through the mat.
That was the one at the Rumble.
All right, here we go. 5 facts and a fib. Fact 1 or fib. Triple H pinned Jericho on top of the cell to win a Hell in the Cell match. Number 2, there have been exactly, before Sunday, 40 Hell in the Cell matches to date. Number 3, the first title defense was Triple H defending the title against Cactus Jack at No Way Out. Number 4, the first title change was Batista beating Undertaker at Survivor Series in Hell in the Cell. And the last one, on a non-televised Raw, there was a Hell in the Cell impromptu match where John Cena retained his title against 5 other people in 5 minutes.
Okay, read them again real quick.
You got it. Triple H pinned Jericho on the top of a cell to end a Hell in the Cell match. There's been exactly 40 Hell in the Cell matches. The first title defense was Triple H versus Cactus Jack at No Way Out. The first title change was Batista defeating Undertaker at Survivor Series. And there was a non-televised Hell in the Cell match after Raw where Cena retained against 5 other people in 5 minutes. Non-televised.
That sounds like the truest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. I think I know which one it is.
Hold on. Okay, so the Batista beat Taker. We just covered that in our last bracket, obviously, because that was in one of our best returns.
Uh-huh.
But what was that? Batista...
The first title change was Batista defeating Undertaker.
Change. Okay. Which one do you think it is?
I think it's that one because I think Big Show and Brock had a Hell in a Cell match that was for a title, and I think Big Show won.
He won it from him?
Yeah.
Do you remember Triple H and Cactus Jack in a Hell in a Cell?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. That was Royal Rumble 2000.
2000?
Mm-hmm.
You're almost right about the facts. I'm just correcting you within the contest. It was a No Way Out. I actually wrote that. I should have.
Oh, No Way Out.
Yeah. The first title defense was Triple H versus Cactus Jack at No Way Out.
Because I remember Triple H and Cactus Jack had a cage match.
No, they had a Hell in a Cell.
I won't say whether that was a title defense or if Triple H was champion, but I will tell you that match happened at No Way Out.
Triple H was champion because it was leading into WrestleMania 2000.
Right.
And the stipulation was that Foley lost, he was fired or had to retire or whatever.
It was a retirement match.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then he lost and he came back a month later.
Yeah, he's like, well, Cactus Jack retired. I'm Mick Foley.
I'm Mick Foley.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with you there then. I'll go with you there. I'll go with Eric.
Yeah.
Okay, so some easy ones. There have been exactly 40 Hell in the Cell matches.
Okay.
That was a cool fact.
Yep.
Even though the rules say you have to pin someone in the middle of the ring, Triple H pinned Jericho on top of the Hell in
I
the
remember
Cell.
that match and I was fucking pissed because I'm like, since when can you do that?
Yeah.
You should be able to pin anywhere.
In 2011, there was a non-televised Hell in the Cell match after Raw, where Cena retained in 5 minutes. 5-minute Hell in the Cell match against 5 other people. And out of the last two, the first title defense was Triple H champion versus Cactus Jack at No Way Out. The first title change, so Batista defeated Undertaker at Survivor Series, but he was the champ going in.
Right.
So he, just retained.
Yeah.
The first title change was actually, so you guys got it right, but what was the first title change, do you know? It was in 2002, sorry.
2000.
No, it wasn't 2002. I don't have the year.
Was it Brock and Big Show?
No. But Brock fought The Undertaker. That was one of them. But that happened later. After this, I guess. That's why I thought this was before. This has to be after 2002 because of the people involved.
Yeah.
But before the Survivor Series? Before the Batista Taker one?
Yes. I'm trying to find it.
Hell in a Cell.
The year was... No, I'm sorry. This was 2009. Was the first time the title changed hands.
Like Mark Henry or some shit?
Mark Henry retained.
No.
Mark Henry fought in a Hell in the Cell and retained his title.
Yeah.
How horrible. Yeah, because if you look at the history, right, where there's a title on, like, Triple H defeated Cactus Jack. That was the 6th one. Kurt Angle defeated all those people. That was number 7. Brock defeated The Undertaker. He retained. Number 9, Triple H retained against Nash. Batista retained against Triple H. Like, this is how long it took. Batista retained against Undertaker. Then The Undertaker defeated someone to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, it was Punk.
In 2009.
All right.
And that's when Hell in the Cell pay-per-view started. That's when they started naming Hell in the Cells 10 years ago.
Right.
10 years ago.
Jesus.
And except for one WrestleMania match, I think it's only been 2. 2 WrestleMania matches other than just at Hell in the Cell pay-per-view now.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it. All right. That was good.
Yeah.
Fan question time.
Yep.
Joey Montez. Lana went full slut, and I love it. Who else should go full slut?
Everyone. Maybe Lacey Evans. That'd be fun.
Bailey.
She's kind of halfway there.
Bailey needs to go full slut. That's a good one. Yeah. That'd be a good character change for her.
Yeah.
Mandy and Sonya need to go full slut on
Haven't
each
they?
other.
Oh.
On each
other. Jesus. HLA.
Herb, does Borat or Chris Lee have any thoughts on the Lashley Lana Rusev situation?
I think we've kind of already done Borat.
Kind of did Borat Rusev, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Lee, I did not like. Well, it's kind of jealous of Lana. Justin Stewart, not a question, but just wanted to say that all I could think of when I saw the new set for Raw was, "Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and I'm going to skate down this giant ramp."
Yeah,
funny.
That was pretty good.
Wes Albright, is there any possible way this all works out for Rusev? No.
Nope.
No.
There's rumors that, like, they had time off. Like, Rusev was gone for a while. They were both gone for a while, right? Why would they come back for this?
Yeah.
They like, you mean you're trying to tell me they re-signed for this?
Yeah.
I don't know. Crail Johnson, what are the odds Rusev finally says those 3 magic words? Lana, you bitch!
Yeah.
He has to now, doesn't he?
Yeah. It seems like they're, bending the lines a little more, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, they've certainly said bitch.
I mean, that was very sexual, that whole session. Trace Browning, what is the one thing you wanted to see change that wasn't?
Michael Cole doing commentary. I guess that's SmackDown.
Yeah, but he's still doing
rematch after rematch after
rematch.
I
want
matches.
new stories.
How about just
new
matches?
matchups?
Yeah.
Oh, you want new stories? How about Lana shoves her tongue down Lashley's throat?
Lashley's butthole.
Next week, she's going to rim my ass, and you're going to watch and love it, Rusev. And Rusev's like, okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Will you look me in the eyes when you do it?
That's Bruno. Dashing Dan, will there be a new weekly award for sluttiest moment? And how long before it becomes the Lana Award for sluttiest moment?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow.
All right, the Lana Award, slut, yeah.
Are we back? Back to slutting?
Pop Culture Junkie, what is with Vince McMahon's obsessions with cuckolding his wrestlers?
Yeah.
He loves it.
Also,
He did it. Everybody did it.
Yeah. Also, I was surprised we didn't see any 24/7 shenanigans on Raw.
That's right.
They're saving that for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah, save it for the A show. Ricardo De Los Santos, do you think all these WWE changes are a conspiracy to get you guys off doing podcasting?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, I think we've said that.
Do you really think they want more of us, though?
Right. Carlos Ramirez, can Eric do another bad William Regal impression? I don't remember that. Was it just you screaming War Games?
Well, the thing about drafting Adam Cole.
Yeah.
It's like, we at NXT choose Adam Cole. And then I said something and recovered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Forget
did.
what it was. Yeah.
I said great recovery.
Yeah.
Right.
The podcast.
Should have remembered that recovery.
What an asshole.
No, I'm just kidding. Stephen Haven, if you're being honest, is there any female on the roster besides Nia that you would knock out of bed or kick out of bed?
You know what's funny about Natalya is when you're watching her on TV, she looks awful. But on Instagram, she doesn't look awful.
She looks
all the time.
amazing.
That's called Photoshop and filters.
So,
Natalya.
I
don't know if I would kick her out. She's nice enough.
Yeah.
You know, comparing her to, I mean, if she offered, you know, if she was like, hey, let's do this, and I was not doing anything
At all.
Tyson Kidd wasn't there.
You'd want to cuddle her?
Sure, I'd do her.
Cockle.
You'd cuddle her, though?
Cuddle?
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything about cuddling.
Well, kicking them out of bed means after you're like, goodbye.
After what?
You get the, after.
Yeah.
Then
Wait,
you,
so in this
kick 'em out.
situation,
It's cuddle or
in-
kick him out.
Wait, in this situation though, you're
Cuddle
still
or kick out.
You're banging Nia Jax,
sure.
Yeah.
and then kicking her.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
I'm
well,
not
I
letting.
wouldn't kick her out
I'm
of
not
bed.
letting her in. Sorry.
She's not even getting into bed
Yeah,
to be
no.
able to kick out.
No.
Hey,
Does it-
good luck, because
does
once
it
she
have
gets
to
in that
be
bed,
Oh, I would.
you're not kicking
I'd
anything
let
out.
Natalia in and then kick her out. Yeah.
Would
know she's at least in shape.
Would you kick her out at 2? Wrestling.
Wrestling.
If it was Alexa, I'd let her in the bed and then tie her to it and never let her out again.
Yes.
So we just lost Alexa Bliss listening.
In my country, that is called a Tuesday.
That is how you marry your wife. You'll give her the sack.
In our country, women get to choose who they're with.
What?
What?
Travis Ulrich, would you book a storyline where a time-traveling Dominic Mysterio, played by Walter, comes back from the future to
Sure.
feud with Lesnar?
Why
Yes.
wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh
to
my
feud with
God.
Lesnar.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh, the guy, the kid.
Hello, it is me, Dominic from the future.
And then lasagna enthusiast. Anybody else find it weird how Lacey Evans won by pulling Natalya's tights despite Natalya wearing a one piece?
Yeah, right. Yes, I did.
That was
Forgot to
dumb.
comment on that.
That was pretty dumb.
Break
Right.
it Dahmers.
All right, that is all for fan questions. So,
Real quick, did want to give a shout out to Chris, who ran into at the Fozzy concert.
he's the lead singer.
Yeah, Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
No, Chris, he's a Patreon. So he was like, "Oh, I thought that was you." I was like,
That's
"Yeah, man.
awesome.
Rock and
Cool.
roll."
All right, thank you, Chris, for
Yeah.
your support.
I tried to get. I waited outside to try to get a soundbite from Jericho.
Yeah.
I gave up after midnight when he still hadn't come out. He came out at 12:45.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well.
and then he wasn't doing videos.
Next time, put in the work, Eric.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
My apologies.
All right. Well, until next time, make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram @WrongWrestling. You can get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. And you can become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. You get the Wednesday Night War recaps starting this week because AEW and NXT are going head-to-head, dick-to-dick.
Head-to-head.
Scissor. Yeah.
Do we know? So I heard like there's some really hot rumors about AEW and who Jericho's partners are going to be. They keep saying it's really going to there's a promo on Raw, I think, a commercial. It's really going to shock you.
They said he was going to announce it tonight, so it should have been announced by now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that he can for the ratings? They don't understand that it's better not to do it?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was, maybe they're bullshitting, but maybe we could look it up in the next, few seconds.
10 seconds.
Void.
So what's the other big match?
No.
Oh, here it's revealed. It's the Young Bucks. No. Jericho Mystery Partners wasn't. Okay, who is it then?
Yeah, I don't think they've announced it yet.
LAX.
Ugh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
I'm underwhelmed.
That is. That's what everyone thought it was going to be.
Right.
That was like the big fuck. Oh, that's awful. All right.
And they're no longer called LAX. Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, that was their like indie name or their.
They're going to be called the Proud and Powerful.
Great.
Oh boy.
Great. All right. Well, if you're on Patreon, we'll see you for the Wednesday Night War podcast. We'll record that Thursday night. We'll come out late Thursday night. We have a busy week. After that, we got the Friday night SmackDown podcast.
Yep.
Which we'll be recording late Friday night. And then Hell in a Cell is this Sunday.
Yeah.
Holy shit. A lot of content.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of content. You gotta get on Patreon.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keibler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with